Have you ever watched a creative idea and wondered how in the world did this become so popular? Have you ever replied to a question with the catchphrase from an old ad campaign? If you have, then this is the show for you. On How Did This Become a Thing, we take a closer look at why an idea becomes such a huge hit. Join us on a TIC original podcast, How Did This Become a Thing? Picture this. You pick up your iPhone and your thumb automatically goes to the slider to open the phone. Have you ever thought about why the slider is at the exact location of where your thumb lands on the phone? This is an example of stellar UX design. UX is not some techie geeky thing, but something that affects everything we do daily. Think about all the time we spend buying groceries online or booking a flight ticket, the ease at which we shop for clothes or research a history project, when we scan a menu for that perfect lunch dish or pull open a door to enter a store. Everything has UX design written all over it. So what is UX and how did it become a thing? Simply put, UX or user experience is the way a person feels when interacting with a system. This could be a website, an app, or anything a human interacts with. Tech companies believe that investing heavily in UX at the start would mean placing the user as a necessity and reaping benefits later on. Airbnb is often spoken about as a classic case study for the sheer power of user-centric design. Airbnb chose to invest in professional quality photographs of houses for their website, a personalized list of recommendations, intuitive search and convenient filtering of options by amenities offered, and a transparency when it comes to user reviews of place. These UX factors catapulted Airbnb into the travel buzzword we know and use today. Amazon, another example, has an intuitive list of recommendations based on past purchases and browsing history, making it so easy to shop on this e-commerce giant. So what makes us come back time and again to a good user experience? UX designers say there are 5 main factors. 1. Research is the foundation of a good user experience. The designer needs to first figure out the persona of the user. Who is really using the website? They must not assume that the end user of a system is someone just like them. 2. The designer must ensure ease of use. The interface must appeal, offer a connect, be convenient, and increase satisfaction and reduce friction. The design needs to put the user at the center. 3. The user experience must be responsive, meaning it should be easily legible and user-friendly across devices. 4. Be consistent and pay attention to the little details and callouts that will maximize the experience for the user. Small additions like personalized recommendations based on searches make all the difference for users. 5. While creating the best possible user experience, don't forget to make it visually appealing. But there's more to it. Steve Jobs once said, "Design is not just what it looks and feels like, but design is how it works." The next time you open a website or an app, pay attention to your user experience. Don't you want to experience how UX became a thing? We hope you enjoyed this episode. Please show your love by liking and subscribing to the podcast. You could also spread the good word and share it with a friend. I'm your host, Rati Girish, and I will be back with another exciting episode of the TIC original podcast, How Did This Become a Thing?